Hi guys, thank you for tuning in again into my channel. Today we're going to be talking about something special. I want to talk to you guys about how I got this 2009 Scion XD Release Series 2.0 for $800 and I flipped it for $4,000. I'm going to tell you guys a story. So if you look at this particular car, it's a special edition. I think in America only 1,600 were made because of the special paint. It's a green car, but actually they don't call it green. It's called Wasabi Green, and that's one of the things that actually made this car very limited. So my friend was actually moving to Ohio, and he told me he wanted to sell his car. Because he knows I flip cars. So that's one of the reasons why you don't want to keep your mouth shut. If you flip cars, you want to tell people that that's what you do, and that's how offer is going to come your way, guys. It's just like being a real estate agent. You gotta let yourself, you gotta put yourself out there, let people know that that's what you do. So he was like, hey, I know I'm gonna have a hard time trying to sell my car, but I'm leaving next week and I just need this car to go. I know you can you flip cars, and are you willing to buy this car for $1,000? I said, dude, you just came to me and you expect me to just put $1,000 for this car. I mean, I know it's a good car, but can you do 800? He was like, okay, let me talk to my wife. And the next day he told me, yeah, let's do it. So he sold me this car for $800. And actually, initially, this car was supposed to go overseas, actually. But unfortunately, due to the condition of the road up there overseas, the person that I actually wanted to buy the car for initially told me that she wants a different car, that she doesn't, because of the bad road and everything. I'm like, okay, no problem. So my friend brought me the title of the car and just shook his hand. I sold the car for $800 and he was out the door, and the next week he was on the next plane with his family to Ohio. Anyways, why did this car sold for $4,000 from $800? Well, I didn't even know this car at the time was a limited series until I started doing more research about the car, and I realized that when I posted this car for sale on Facebook Marketplace, this car sold in 4 hours. I am not exaggerating. This car sold in 4 hours for the asking price. Most of the time, if you post a car, people want to lowball you. They want to like, hey, can you work with me on the price range? This and that. But I was kind of firm on price. This car, I think it has a Toyota engine actually inside. The same engine as the 2006 and 2007 Toyota Corolla. That's the same engine inside this car. But what makes it so special again is just the paint, the radio, the sound system. Those are the things that just make it a limited edition. Because Scion felt like they wanted to appeal. I mean, guys, Scion is basically Toyota. So when you see a Scion car out there, don't kind of like sweat it like, oh, I don't want to buy Scion. What kind of weird name is that? No, it's still Toyota. Okay, so Scion wanted to appeal to a younger generation of people, so that's why they brought about the Scion XD. And even Scion in general, you see most of them are like like sport cars and more like a college student car kind of, because they are it's a very good fuel efficient car. So the guy who actually showed up came to me and was like, hey, I have the same car, but it's not a limited series, because I've been driving a Scion XD, the regular ones, for over 4 years, and they serve me really well, and that's why I want to get this one for my wife. And especially I have been looking for the wasabi paint because it's like more like a metallic. I think Scion said it's more like electronical. They just make, I mean, to me it's just a paint, but I know those paints are like specially touched, like a lot of work went into this painting the car. So anyways, that's what I got about this car, and I flipped it, and I made 3,200 profit just from, because I didn't fix nothing on the car. I just sold it just the same way I bought it. So 800 for the car, and I had a 3200 profit. That's just how you want to just voice yourself. Just keep voicing that, and let people know, your friends, your family, that oh, you flip cars, and they will cut you a deal. I know my friend wouldn't cut me this deal. I mean, honestly, he would have just sold it by himself, but he knew, well, I am good to go. I'm always having cash at hand to buy any car. So as long as I'm buying it I'm buying it a good deal. So yeah, thank you very much for joining this channel, and there's a whole lot more videos coming your way on how to learn how to flip cars. Thank you guys, and see you next time.